Happy fall! In this council report, I will share some exciting developments from the last 2 months that highlight council's commitment to public safety, youth, and housing. First, let's talk about public safety. Earlier this fall, council received an update on the citywide crime reduction strategy from the Alexandria Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, and the Commonwealth Attorney. The fact is, we are seeing an uptick in crime. And the goal is to change this reality so that all Alexandrians are and feel safe. To accomplish this goal, the Alexandria Police Department is increasing their presence and the number of residential police officers in high crime areas. They are also focusing on recruitment and retention and building community partnerships to prevent crime from occurring in the first place and to prevent recidivism when it does. One such partnership is a new effort with ACPS to address truancy. Let's continue on the subject of youth. Ensuring the well-being of our young people is one of the greatest responsibilities we have as a council. In FY23, Mayor Wilson and I co-sponsored a budget ad to fund the Youth Support Network to conduct a landscape analysis on the state of after-school programs. In October, the Youth Support Network held a landscape study community meeting. It was wonderful to have such strong representation from city leaders, ACPS, out-of-school time providers, parents, guardians, and youth. All attendees had the opportunity to provide feedback on current programs and their locations, cost and quality, as well as what they would like to see in the future. Stay tuned for the release of the landscape study and the outcomes of this research. As part of the city's youth safety and resilience effort, on November 9th, the city will host a Youth and Caring Adult Summit to further understand the needs, concerns, and desires of our young people. I am committed to ensuring that we are leveraging all of this data so that our young people have safe, supportive, and affordable after-school activities. Finally, I want to touch on housing, specifically the city's Zoning for Housing, Housing for All initiative. Zoning for Housing is a set of 9 zoning reforms aimed at increasing the availability, accessibility, and affordability of housing by increasing housing production and addressing past and current barriers to equitable housing access. Why? Because as a community, it is critical that we provide a range of housing options and types at different price points across our community. Nearly 19,000 renters and homeowners making $75,000 are housing cost burden. That means they spend more than 30% of their income on housing, leaving next to little for childcare, medication, food, or other essentials. Having a diversity of options is critical for the residents who live here now. Is density the goal? No. But density is a tool that can help us create more of these options. As a public health practitioner and an urban planner, I know that we cannot plan in silos because no single policy created the housing system we have today, and no single policy will fix it. By looking at them comprehensively, we can look at the intersections between them, as well as address any unintended consequences. The city charter indicates that there are many factors that we have to examine and balance when changes to the zoning ordinance are proposed. We're required by law to study potential impacts on key resident concerns, such as traffic and infrastructure. And on the city's website, you can find information about each of the 9 proposals and the methodologies used to study them. I'm grateful for those of you who have sent in letters, invited me to your civic association meetings, taken me on walks through your neighborhood, and even reached out to share your feedback. On November 14th and 18th, we will have 2 public hearings, which will also offer up opportunities for public comment. On November 28th, the City Council will vote on the Zoning for Housing package. I look forward to seeing you in the community. And as always, please do not hesitate to reach out if I can be of assistance.